very hairy dog lives here. Oh my God. I don't think that's the reason it's not cooling. They say it's not cooling, but it seems like it might be low on charge. But we will have to clean that coil, change the filter. All right, well, we're all probed up now. We have no temp split. We do have 1 degree of subcooling and basically 75 degrees of superheat. So she's pretty low on charge. Got some ice too. Really just on the cap tubes. Try to get this opened up so I can leak search it. Oh, that was quick. I usually always check these bottom U-bends because these Bryant carrier coils always seem to leak there. This thing's got a ton of dog hair in it. There's something going on down here. Yeah. I moved from cloud hunting mode to pinpoint mode. Certainly something going on down here. It's even worse on the other side. You guys, that was a no cooling call. We're gonna get a new coil ordered for that and go back and put it in. But guess what? We have a no heating call on the same exact day. We've got a newer air temp unit here that's not coming on. So we're gonna open this up and see exactly what the heck is going on. All right, we have no power here. And the customer did mention the breaker seemed to, when she reset it off and on, it seemed to be crackling. So we're going to check all this first out here before we go any further. All right, so before I had the disconnect pulled and turned it on, didn't get any crackling. Now I have the disconnect on. Yeah. Okay, so we got something going on. Nothing's calling, the disconnect is just on. Something is certainly going on. Sweet dog. All right, so I've pulled these right off here because it doesn't seem to be making the crackling noise when I have it engaged, but I am missing a leg here. I don't know where that's at, but we're missing a leg somewhere. So let's try coming outside. Yeah, all right, 127 there, so it's before. Now let's go back to the breaker panel. After resetting the breaker a couple times, I finally got it. 218, it seems really low though. Such a good girl. All right, I hear you. She wants me to throw her stick. All right, so we had a bad breaker. Went ahead and replaced it. Put a 30 back in because that's what it should have been. All right, the breaker in there wasn't even the right breaker. It was a 20 amp breaker in there. Should have been a 30. We have number 10 wire coming up. Somebody had a 20 amp in there. That breaker was certainly no good. Now we're going to test again. 247, a whole lot better. Now that we have the proper voltage to the unit, let's see. That might have been our whole issue altogether. All right, we currently don't have a Y call, but we do have R. So let's go ahead and jump this thing out and see if it comes on. She's got some supplemental heat running in there, a gas space heater and stuff, so probably won't even come on if I raise the thermostat, unless I raise it to like 100. Let's get W and then R. Here it comes. Hot surface igniter to come on. And here it comes. And then in a minute we should have ignition. The culprit, you know, it looks new, doesn't anything look wrong with it. It's just internally it was not working right. Still trips. It's junk though. It feels good. Just one leg wasn't coming on, and then when I finally did get it to come on, it wasn't engaging the other leg all the way. The voltage out here is 247, and I was only getting about 211, 217, whatever it was. You guys can go back and look, but certainly was not enough. That was our culprit. All right, so I turned the thermostat up. Take this off. It stayed on, so our thermostat's working. This unit actually just had a PM about 5 weeks ago, so I'm not going to worry about digging into everything on it. What? All right, okay, all right. behind you. I see. I have no idea whose dog this is. Okay. Get it back. Go get it. It's a cool dog, though. You guys, a lot goes into making an HVAC unit run. You got electrical, gas in some circumstances, ductwork, all kinds of stuff. So when one of those things is not being delivered properly, nothing else will work. And in this instance, we did not have 240 volts coming to the unit. We only had 120, well, 127. And then once we reset the breaker, we had 218 or whatever it was. And I knew at first that looked okay, I got 218, but then I was like, no, that's certainly not enough voltage, because typically in a residential application, you're gonna have at least 240 volts. So whenever you see 218 in residential, that's usually an issue. You're not getting full power there. Now, on something three-phase, something commercial, yeah, 218 all day long. But we certainly did not have enough voltage there. So we changed the breaker out, which ended up not even being the right one to start with. It had 10 gauge wire supplying that unit, so we needed a number 30 breaker, 30 amp breaker. So I had one on the truck, went ahead and swapped it out, turned it on, bing, bam, boom, they got heat again. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to keep it simple. Sometimes it's a simple fix. Don't try to overthink stuff, guys. Sometimes you find yourself, you're smarter than the issue. But, all right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.